Well, we're going to cross then live to Barcelona, talk to our correspondent Dave Keating, who joins us from there. Dave,
breaking news, large parts of Spain and Portugal have been hit by a power outage. Footage from Madrid.
There's a lot of talk about cyber attacks, possibly, but the government's been quite adamant that we should
Guy, is what was behind this huge power outage? I know that Spain's increasing reliance on solar and wind.
We're pointing the finger very firmly at a cyber attack, but the government has.
You wake up. Your phone has no signal. Wi-Fi? Dead. No notifications. No emails. No messages. You check the router. You restart the device. Nothing. You open the window. The city is quiet. Unnaturally quiet. You turn on the TV. Every channel is off. No cable. No satellite. No streaming, just static. And then you realize the world didn't disappear, but your access to it just did. Welcome to Silent Blackout. Tonight, we're not talking about power outages. We're not talking about collapsing grids. We're talking about something even more dangerous, the silent shutdown of the internet, not by hackers, not by accident, but by design. It's called the Internet Kill Switch, and it's real. Governments can use it. Private companies can support it. And if it's ever activated, you won't even know it happened until it's too late. Let's start with what most people still don't know. The infrastructure of the internet is not untouchable. It's fragile, and more importantly, it's controllable. Your internet connection passes through providers. Those providers connect to undersea cables, satellites, central exchange hubs, and all of that can be turned off in minutes with one decision. Egypt, 2011. During the Arab Spring uprising, the Egyptian government ordered all ISPs to shut down. The entire nation was offline in less than 24 hours. No organizing, no sharing, no resistance. It worked. Iran, 2022. Protests erupt. The government responds by disabling mobile data and internet access. The people are silenced. The world can't see what's happening. Again, it worked. And then there's China, with the most advanced internet control system on Earth. A digital wall so powerful, citizens inside it believe they have access, but only to what they're allowed to see. Now ask yourself, could it happen here? In the United States? In Europe? The answer is yes. In the US, the Communications Act of 1934, yes, year 1934, gives the president sweeping powers to control and suspend telecommunications in times of emergency. It's been updated multiple times, reinforced, expanded. During 9/11, portions of this power were quietly tested. During cyber drills like Cyberstorm and GridX, the possibility of a full digital blackout is always on the table. They call it a kill switch for a reason, because once it's activated, you're digitally dead. No access to news, no access to bank accounts, no communication with family, no ability to organize. You become isolated, disoriented, vulnerable. Now think about it from a control perspective. What better way to manage panic, protest, or rebellion than to cut off the one tool that connects people in real time? The internet has become our voice, our bank, our records, our entire world. And when it disappears, so does your power to act. And they know it. That's why exercises like Cyber Polygon have been increasing. That's why private companies are aligning with government emergency protocols. That's why your devices now receive alerts that bypass all settings. If they can take over your screen, what else can they do? Here's the most dangerous part. The kill switch won't look like a sudden blackout. It will start slowly. A few apps stop working. Social media glitches. Banking platforms crash. Messaging services freeze. You think it's a bug. You restart your phone. Nothing changes. And then, everything is gone. A digital silence. And in that silence, you wait. You can't speak. You can't ask. You can't know. And while you wait, they act. This isn't just theory. This is infrastructure. This is law. This is power already in place. And if the moment comes, there will be no debate, no press conference, no warning, just disconnection. Think about the consequences. Hospitals can't access cloud-based records. Businesses can't process transactions. Delivery systems halt. Emergency services lose GPS. No Google. No texting. No communication. Panic begins. Not because of what's happening, but because no one knows what's happening. That's when chaos begins. Not with violence, with confusion. And confusion leads to fear. Fear leads to compliance. You'll accept any explanation. You'll follow any command just to get your world back online. So what do? You prepare for silence. You remember that information can be local, that radios still work, that printed maps matter, that backup power, backup food, and backup knowledge are the difference between surviving the disconnect and being consumed by it. Because one day soon, you might wake up and nothing will work. The grid will be live, but the web won't. And when that happens, the ones who are ready will be the only ones left with a voice. Everyone else will be waiting for a signal that may never come. This is Silent Blackout. We expose what they silence. Subscribe, stay informed, and remember, control isn't always violent. Sometimes it's quiet. We'll see you before the internet goes dark.